There's. I have 5 people today.
Yeah, right. Half a gun. I figured who's Whiteheart, but I don't think
So, strength comes in all forms. Probably one of the most critical ones that I could think of is mental strength. Matthew Magda exemplifies this. I know him as Dad. Growing up, I don't really ever remember my dad getting mad about much, even when I came home with a speeding ticket 30 over the posted speed. One of the things he always told himself, that I always heard him whisper to himself, was the Roman Empire wasn't built in a day, neither was the Magna Empire. This dad logic, as I call it, to some that don't know him, it comes off in a negative light. But for me, it was the cornerstone of my childhood. There isn't a single problem that I feel that can't be solved without this dad logic. The whole Roman Empire wasn't built in a day, neither was the Magna Empire. It's a lesson in patience. It states that no matter who you are, sometimes you're just gonna have to be patient. Growing up, I wasn't easy on Mom and Dad. I wasn't really that big of a troublemaker, but when I screwed up, it was big. I mentioned that speeding ticket. What really happened was out with a girlfriend I had at the time. It was an hour past curfew. Realized I was late, so I raced home. The cop picked me up for a 62 and a 30. Dad, what happens when you get a speeding ticket? I told my dad when I came home. I was expecting not to see my 17th birthday. But he let out a long sigh, and there was a pause. How much over? In that sad, disappointed dad voice. I can always rely on my dad's logic, whether it's something that I'm dealing with every day, or in the case of when Timothy, my first son, was born. I was an absolute nervous wreck. Dad flew out to Spokane for the birth. And on the 5-minute drive home from the airport, he hit me with 3 logic bombs. First one being, what's the problem? Which he knows will immediately get me to stop in my tracks and think about what's going on logically. Second was his famous 7 P's, so follow me on this one. Prior, proper, planning, prevents, P, poor, performance. There's another word for P there. And then finally, when all else fails, always remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was the Magna Empire. After this conversation, I immediately felt an overwhelming sense of relief, especially since I was about to become a first-time father. My dad is my rock. He is without a doubt the strongest person that I know. I don't think there is a single problem in the world today that can't be solved with my dad's logic. I hope to pass this down to my kids, being that they are the heirs to the Magna Empire. And in conclusion, I want to leave you all with a little bit of dad logic. When all else fails, read the book.